This video brought to you by the Magic Candle Company. Use offer code OFFHAND15 for 15% off of your purchase, and make sure to stay tuned until the very end of the video to learn how to make your home or office smell exactly like Fantasyland. Alright, so we are currently in Fantasyland. We're right by the castle, right by this beautiful, really fancy water fountain of Aurora and Prince Philip. It's really fancy. I'd like Chris, what are you doing here, man?
You guys, what are you doing a video here in Fantasyland?
I was gonna do a Fantasyland fun facts video, and I think you kind of know a little thing or two about Fantasyland.
I do. I love it. I love it. Do you mind if I hang out with you?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll tell you what. How about this? Let's do a video about Fantasyland.
Right.
Okay. And then when we're done with this video, let's go over to Frontierland and we'll do a video there all about the secrets of Frontierland.
That sounds fair to me. Let's head over here to Peter Pan and we'll talk about some fun facts.
Let's go do this.
What do you say? So Chris, you know they have the beautiful, currently empty Lagoon in Tomorrowland where the submarines will circle around and around. Adds a lot of kinetic energy to the land. We love it. But why is there just this random seating area right here that backs up to some water? Why is this a thing? What is this for?
they had a boat ride. Can you believe that? In this boat, they get the little speed boats, you get on it, and the boat's on track. It's like a two-person boat, you get on it, and you get to drive the boat around. And it was on track. It was really fun. This is the docking bay for it.
Right here, yeah. So if you look this way, you can see that now, unfortunately, it's gone, but there are some remnants, the dock itself. And then let's move this way, and I'll show you another piece.
Okay.
So we're here at the end of the dock, and if you look around us, I'll put some footage over us. You'll see that the edges of the lagoon are like rough and concrete, covered in dirt and plants. But except for one, there is one edge that is smooth and flat, and it looks like you could bump up against it and be just fine. That is one of the old sidings from the motorboat cruise. For some reason that they left up and untouched. The rest of it they sort of took down and made into just, you know, concrete islands. But that one bumper right there remains to this day. Very weird.
I mean, this is a crazy ride. I know some interesting history about this ride is they had problems with teenagers on this ride.
Right.
Because the boats would be going, and then like teenagers would jump from one boat and literally jump to the other boat and go back and forth because they thought that was funny.
Yep.
So
and I would imagine quite a few probably took a swim that they might not were planning on taking.
I never would have done that. This troublemaker here.
Let's just say I've jumped out of a few boats at Disneyland in my time.
So, Don, you brought me over here to the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. So you said you have something really cool to show me.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's really, really cool because it's a remnant of an old shop that used to be here. So if you look behind us, we have these beautiful, you know, wall paintings. We have this beautiful window. You also see, if you look up to the rafters, you'll see the Tick-Tock Croc from Peter Pan. Over this way, you'll see Captain Hook himself. And then even further over to the left-hand side, you'll see Mr. Smee. Now these used to be part of just outdoor theming for an old toy store that used to be where Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique is now. And there actually used to be a fourth character. Chris, tell us about that.
Yeah,
where is this?
Yeah, the fourth character was Nana, the dog. And the rumor is, which I've been told, is that it's encased. When they did expansion, they popped out the Snow White, and so Nana is now inside the wall there. But they left the dog there.
She's still in there, just encased, trapped. Hey everyone, Dallin from the future here to show you the carving of Nana that is now part of the wall that you can't really get to or see anymore. Nobody knows what happened to the Nana carving, but there she is in all of her glory right outside the store called Tinkerbell's Toy Shop. Locked away, forever entrenched, never to be seen again. So when people think of force perspective, they usually think of things getting smaller as they go up, right?
Yeah.
Make things look taller.
That's what I think of.
Right, but there's a thing called reverse force perspective, where instead of things getting smaller as you go up, they get smaller as you go down. So making it look like you're higher up than
you really are.
Making things look smaller rather than bigger. And a great example is right here on Peter Pan's flight. So why don't we just go ride it and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I'm nervous.
All right, no need to be nervous. We're just gonna do some flying. Up to Neverland. So, yes, you'll see as we go into the nursery, everything is life-sized, right?
Yeah.
And as we leave the nursery, things get smaller and smaller as we approach the miniature model of London. And now everything is tiny except for Big Ben. Big Ben's pretty big. said wee! Chris, what is that lantern?
Yeah, that's amazing. This is a piece of history. There used to be a restaurant here called Chicken of the Sea. It was like a pirate ship. They brought that over here to hang a lantern. It's like an old throwback. What?
Future Dallin here, again to expand on what Chris was saying. The Chicken of the Sea pirate ship was where Dumbo is located today. It was known as the Chicken of the Sea because it was sponsored by the tuna brand Chicken of the Sea until 1969, when it eventually changed its name to Captain Hook's Galley, or Captain Hook's pirate ship, making the relocation of this lamp you can see right here all the more appropriate to Peter Pan's flight right across the way.
So we're here in front of King Arthur's Carousel, the oldest ride in the park. It's got tons of different hidden details. You have Sleeping Beauty on an attraction called King Arthur's Carousel.
Which is weird.
It's so strange. Back in the 80s, they redid all of Fantasyland to make it sort of an immersive Bavarian village. You look around, you see the castle, these village houses, the halls, all of this stuff meant to look like a real European small village, except for the carousel. Because it's the oldest attraction, it still retains that opening day Fantasyland fair style facade and feel. So opening day, it was all sort of like carnival tents, right? Medieval tents. Mr. Toad, Peter Pan, all of it was very colorful, very rainbow, full of banners and tents. And obviously they changed it to be more...
They did a massive retheming, right?
They shut almost the entire land down.
They reopened it in 1988 with this new facades.
Right.
Except you're saying they did... Except
for the carousel. So if you look around Fantasyland, you'll notice that it's sort of in the style of a Bavarian village like we talked about before, but each of the ride's facades have to do with a scene in the movie. So for example, we're currently standing in front of Snow White's Enchanted Wish. Now Snow White's Enchanted Wish, the facade is a castle, but if we were to move over to Pinocchio, the facade is actually that of a theater.
In addition to that, we have Peter Pan's flight, of course being themed after a clock tower, and Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, the most obvious of all, is Toad Hall. But speaking of Toad Hall, there are a couple of details that you may not know inside and outside, well, on top of the ride.
So Chris, right now we're walking past what looks to be an ordinary flower planter.
Yes.
Now, it's like a fine way to get people through the queue, I suppose.
It's interesting because you think that they'd want to use this space to make the line more efficient.
Right, more switchbacks, more people.
Yes.
But you can't really move this because it used to be a pylon, a support tower for the skyway that would run from Tomorrowland to Fantasyland. And so the support tower, this concrete planter has always been here, and they just decided to incorporate it into the line.
Oh, we'll beautify it and turn it into a little green space.
Exactly, and now you can get people to walk around it and not know that they're walking past a piece of Disney history, an abandoned piece of Disney park history. Really cool. Okay, so we're gonna ride into the library now.
Yes. Don't go through the fireplace.
Sorry, Chris, I have to. It's where the track is leading us. Watch out for the armor.
Look out!
Whoa!
When we were riding the ride, Dallin was out of control and went right through a fireplace.
I was driving too wildly. It was a whole thing. We're fine. We died. We're back. It's
we're
all
back.
good.
We're good. But what's important in the book, Wind of the Willows, which this ride is based off of,
correct.
They talk about how Toad Hall has one fireplace but 7 chimneys. Just like in the book, there's one fireplace in the attraction and 7 chimneys up on top.
It's accurate to the book. Leave it to Disney.
Yeah, leave it at Disney.
All right, so we're here at the old Pinocchio's Village House, now known as the Red Rose Tavern. And if you look around, lots of Beauty and the Beast theming in here. It's very much themed to Beauty and the Beast. You have Belle and Lumiere. We'll see some characters later.
I always still think of Pinocchio.
It does. It's Pinocchio in my heart. And if you look around, you may be able to find a few pieces of Pinocchio left, like behind us on the menu, you see cuckoo clocks. Now, cuckoo clocks aren't really French. The Beauty and the Beast is French. It's more German, which Pinocchio. Geppetto makes the cuckoo clocks, and they haven't changed this over from Pinocchio's Village House. So those are the same menus from the old restaurant.
That I didn't know.
So if you ever want a piece of Pinocchio, you just look up at the food you want to order, and you can see a little bit of it.
Pinocchio. Okay, Dallin, you mentioned Beauty and the Beast, and we are here in the Red Rose Tavern, which is obviously Beauty and the Beast is inspired. But I have to show you something really cool here in the dining hall. Let's check this out.
All right, over here.
Okay, So, in the live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast, we got Mrs. Potts, Lumiere, and Cogsworth. Those props from the movie are here on display at Disneyland, right there.
There you have it, Mrs. Potts, and right next to her you can see Chip.
Chip right next to him. Mrs. Potts and Chip right next to him. Now, if you get confused, you're like, how do I know if I'm looking at the real prop? It's easy to tell. If it's a real movie prop, they have a frame that goes around it, showcasing that it's a prop. See that frame? There's Mrs. Potts and Chips, and I'll show you the other ones.
And now, right up here, again, look for the frame, Cogsworth from the live action remake. And then right behind you, you'll see Lumiere.
And the thing is, you know that Cogsworth did commit any crimes. He was framed.
All right, Chris.
Yes.
We found ourselves a little quiet corner.
Yes.
We're in between takes right now, so I figured why not ask, what's your favorite video you've ever done? I'm interested.
Oh, okay, for Provost Park Pass?
For Provost Park.
I'll tell you what, since we're talking about Fantasyland.
Right.
How about this one? This is one I did so much research on. The King Arthur's Carousel, right?
Right.
On the King Arthur's Carousel, there's shields and there's flags, and those shields represent a certain knight. I did a history and broke it down. It's one of my favorite videos of all time. I love it. And they really liked that video, but the video everybody asked me about more than any other video is I did a video called the Churro Challenge.
I've seen it.
Yeah, where I had to eat 15 churros, ride Space Mountain 15 times, but spoiler alert, it did not end well, guys. It did not end well.
I'll put a card to that right here on the top of the video so you guys can watch it, just the downward spiral.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
I started off so cocky, I'm like, I got this, and then as I go, it's good.
That's great. Well, if you want to know what my favorite video is, you have to go over there. But
yeah. If you want to know what his favorite video is, come over to Provost Park Pass and watch that video on Frontierland, and we're going to learn all about his channel on my channel.
Okay. Well, now we've reached the end of Fantasyland. We've gone through all the facts we've wanted to, and now we are at the proverbial and I guess physical border between Fantasyland and Frontierland. So if you want to see some cool stuff about Frontierland, lots and lots of hidden facts about Frontierland, head over to Chris's video over on Provost Park Pass.
Yeah, seriously, these videos are coming out the same day. Let's not let the party stop. Now, you've now watched Fantasyland, now let's go to Frontierland and see what's happening over there. Because Dallin does some crazy stuff in that video.
Make sure to subscribe to both of our channels and let's just head into the Wild West. What do you say?
Let's do it!
Before we go, I'd like to give a massive shout out to the sponsors of this video, the Magic Candle Company. Did you ever wish you could exist and just kind of live in Fantasyland or any land, any hotel, really, at the Walt Disney World Resort or Disneyland? Well, you are in luck because the Magic Candle Company can make those wishes come true. And no, I'm not joking. Why would I lie to you? What would I stand to gain from that? But tell me right now. Exactly. The Magic Candle Company has a bunch of different scents to help make your office or home smell like your favorite area of the Disney parks, like Pirate's Life for Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted for the Haunted Mansion, Polynesian for the Polynesian Village Resort, and Burning Rome for that one segment of Spaceship Earth where you can smell the burning Library of Alexandria. Amazing stuff. So be sure to use the link in the description and use offer code OFFHAND15 to get 15% off of your entire purchase, and again, a massive, massive thank you to the Magic Candle Company for sponsoring this video. Hello everybody, and thank you so much for watching this video I did with my good friend Chris over from Provost Park Pass. If you want to see more from him, head over to his channel. I put the card in the video, but also just go check him out. He's got some really good stuff and he's a really nice guy. I highly recommend his content. Couldn't be a better guy. A massive thank you to my supporters over at patreon.com. Even just $1 a month gets you access to most of the perks, so if you would like to join that extremely exclusive club, it's just $1, and it helps the channel out a lot. It goes a long way. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and if you want more from me in your feed, hit the subscribe button. Also, one last thing, be sure to follow me over on my other social medias, Instagram and TikTok. My Instagram is Offhand Disney, and my TikTok is also Offhand Disney. You get exclusive content, exclusive videos over on TikTok that you don't get over here on YouTube, so I highly recommend giving those a look. Because believe me, you won't want to miss them. And that, I believe, wraps up for this video. Everybody, thank you all so much. Another massive thank you to the Magic Candle Company for sponsoring this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Yeah, it's gonna be Epcot. I'm sorry, I like Epcot. Goodbye.